Hey guys, today I'm going to be taking a look at these Gacha Nen. These are 1/35 scale Ma.K kits. There we have a picture of Kow Yokoyama, kind of the inventor, the Ma.K original designer, godfather, however you want to say it anyway. So these are just capsule kits. So they're just these little capsule kits. I guess they're going to probably be sold in capsule machines in Japan, maybe, or probably, I guess, just like in this box. This, if you guys saw my Gunpla delivery box, this just came as like a box, and you just kind of fold the top up, and you have this thing you're supposed to stick there, like for a store display. So, if you can see on here, we've got three different types: the AFS, the Armored Fighting Suit; the SAFS, the Super Armored Fighting Suit; and the Snake Eye, which is the Super Armor Fighting Suit Space Type 2. So, and then they come in 4 different colors, so pink, sand yellow, clear, and field gray. So I'm guessing I've just got one of each here, of 3 different types and 4 different colors, but we'll see. I imagine that's what's in here, but I don't know. There is also going to be like a little, you can use the ball, the outside part, as a little kind of stand for that as well. So the runners are just like circular, small little runners on there. These are going to be really super simple kits. But should be pretty interesting. So you can see they're just black, so you can't actually see what's inside of there at all. We got the official 35 Gacha Nen sticker on there and everything. So again, for those of you who are wondering, if you didn't see the Gunpla delivery video, I got this set from Hobbylink Japan. Wow. But I know Hobbylink Japan has since discontinued this, so you might have trouble actually getting this set. I would say if you know someone in Japan, that'd be kind of your best bet. So it looks like this first one is the field gray color, which is definitely more of a green color, and this looks like to be the Snake Eye. So we'll take a look at all of that in a minute. I just want to say this is amazing that this is a capsule kit and comes with a sheet of some amazing, awesome waterslide decals there. So it's not like a ton. There's not like a lot of like really small little caution markings and stuff like that, because Ma.K kits usually don't really have a whole lot of those. But those are awesome markings, and this is just from one ball. Like, obviously you're not going to use all of those for one ball, so you're going to maybe use like a couple of those for one of these kits, and then you have all these extra left over. So if I have like 12 of these sheets, that means I'm going to have a ton of these Ma.K markings that I'm going to have to be using on some of my Gunpla kits. But that is awesome. Wow, that just makes me even so much more excited about this than I was. So here's what we got in here. It's that's kind of like the base part there, so you can use like just that as the base, or we can plug this, I think, onto here. See, the base has those 2 little holes there that should line up with this. There you go. So you can actually stand the kit on there. We'll take a look at all that in a minute. Then we just got 2 loose parts, which just looks like kind of the main parts of the body, which are going to be fitting together like that. And then we've got 5 little runners on here, actually. Just to give you a look at some of the detail there, so you can see it is going to be very small and obviously not going to be articulated at all, but the detail is there, and some hollow spaces as well, but that's not very surprising for something like this. But you can see like even under the feet there, gonna have some nice detail there. So, and just like here on the main body part, you can see there's lots of nice little detail there. So despite these being very small, I think they're just going to be really super fun. So here's the instructions there. Gacha Nen, Kow Yokoyama World, Maschinen Krieger, 1/35 scale. Yes, this is the Snake Eye. They're showing a little photograph of that. This is all in black and white. And so it looks like maybe among the 12 figures, there's 6 different sets of water slides. So I hope I get one of each different set. So you can see like that's different letters on each one: A through D, E through H, I through M, N through Q, R through U, and V through the end of the alphabet there. And then they're going to have some different markings on there, I guess, imagine, as well. So 6 different sets of decals to collect in here. Really happy about this. I'm super excited. This is so cool. Alright, so we're going to build the legs. So you can see there's just 1, 2, 3, 4 parts for that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, just 2 parts there for that arm, 2 main parts of the body, put the head on there, a couple like front and back skirt there. Adding a few more bits onto the final part, just a few more detail parts everywhere you're going to be adding, and then that is it. So let me just go through and see what all I've got here. Alright, so with all of them out of their box, yes, I did get one of each for each, so clear one of each, a tan one of each, a pink one of each, and then a green one of each. The other green one's the one I already opened up for you guys. Well, it's a field gray anyway, but it's definitely more of a green color. As for the decals, though, I got doubles, triples of a few of them, but here's sets, what is it, A, C, D, E, F, but I did not get decal set B, unfortunately. So like of set A, 2 of those, set C, 2 of those, set D, just 1 of those, but decal set E actually got 4 of those, and decal set F, 3 of those. So I'm a little bit disappointed that it didn't get that set, so I don't have the full set of those. That's kind of sad. If one of you guys also got this box and you have an extra set of decal set B, let me know in the comments or send me a message and maybe we can trade some decals, please. Thank you. Alright, so here I got the snake eye snapped up. I'll give you a look around that. So everything does fit together. I didn't have to use any glue. I know, like with some of these, some of the Ma.K kits, I know you do need to use glue, but with the mini kits here anyway, don't need to use any glue for that. It will stay together without it. But although, I mean, of course, once you are going to be like actually painting it and doing all that, you are going to want to glue everything just to keep it nice and solid. Not really going to be any articulation there. You can sort of move the arms forward and back a tiny bit, but not really going to have all that much. You could also rotate the hand, I suppose. But as you can see, we have a lot of really nice detail on here, like going around back here to the back with these little pipes, hoses there, and just the thrusters looking nice. All these little bits added there on top. And so yeah, again, you can move the arm a tiny bit forward and back like that, but that's going to be about it. The hand, really nice detail on that. You could rotate that if you want, if you could like have it to be doing some kind of little pose like that, and you could give it something to hold in its hand or something. If you want to have it like actually firing, yeah, that's not really going to happen. So I mean, you could obviously modify that. You could just cut the joint in the elbow and then just set it. If you want to actually make it articulated, by all means go for it. But I think if you wanted to have it like actually firing the gun, I think the easier solution would just be cut that, you cut like a little triangle wedge out of that, and then just move that up just to readjust that elbow so that it would actually be pointing forward with that. So again, there is that hollow spaces inside the legs there, but it's barely visible on the inside, and I think it would be very easy to just fill that in with putty if you wanted to have that filled in. Another thing regarding the base here, this little piece here, which is just your very nice little base for this. If you want to actually use that on the base, you have to omit this part, which I didn't do when I was putting it together, so I put the whole thing together. And then finally you get to the end, where there it says in Japanese, so it says if you want to use the base, you need to omit part 15, which is the bottom part of the foot there. So like where you would plug the bottom part of the foot into the main part of the foot, you're just going to be plugging the base into there. So just keep that in mind if you are wanting to use that base. Probably later I'll just take that out, or what I'll end up doing is just drill a hole into this just to keep that there, and then just drill a hole and set it on there. So anyway, here's a size comparison to a 1/44 scale Gundam, HG Gundam kit, so you can get an idea of how small this is. Very small. Here's also my mini Gunpla kit, my mini grays I put together there. So it's going to be kind of similar in height to that, but of course the grays, that's more, that if I remember, I forget the math, but that was something more to like 1 to 240 scale or something like that. I forget. I did the math on that, but this is 1/35 scale. This robot, like in real life, is not that tall. It's only just a couple meters, like 2 meters tall or something. Alright, so that is pretty much going to do it for this video. I did look back and check because I couldn't remember how much I actually paid for this box, but it was 4,800 yen from Hobby Link Japan, so that's like $45 for 12 of these. So that makes these 400 yen each, so that's $4, less than $4 for these each. So you get a really awesome little figure and a set of waterslide decals for that, and you'll obviously have some extra water slides you can use for other stuff as well. So personally, I think the value of these is really good for that price. I'm really happy with this, and to have a box of 12 of them. So it was like less than 50 bucks to have 12 of these. That's plenty to work on, to try out some different color schemes and things like that. Sorry I didn't show you guys like an actual built model of the other two, but I think you guys can pretty much get the idea. I really just want to kind of give you guys just a general idea of kind of the amount of details, kind of what's actually in these and what's the size of them and all of that. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you guys. Again, if you are interested in getting these, I know Hobby Link Japan has discontinued them, so I don't really know where else you can buy them. I guess maybe on maybe Amazon, eBay, kind of like normal places like that. If you guys do have a good source of where you can pick some of these up, but leave that down in the comments below. I'll try to pin that comment to the top for those other people who might be looking for this set. So thank you guys as always for watching. Leave your questions, comments down below, and see ya! Thanks for watching! See you next time!